Hey guys, welcome to Pro Se Legal School. We provide the tools you need to shut down the court process and get some people out of jail. Well, we're still working on, the part of that where I can talk about it and no one is being made to sign, not the closing statement. So anyway, I'm Coach Neighbors, and it's been dusty and rainy. I feel better than I sound. I think just my allergies are out to lunch. But anyway, so we're here now to talk about the live stream we're going to have tomorrow. Tomorrow is 3/14/2025. I think tomorrow's Friday. So in that live stream, I'm going to talk to you guys about how I got out of jail, pretty much, and how long it took. And I'm also going to talk about what they did to my wife and my best friend. She's actually both. She's my best friend. But at the time they did this stuff, we were married together. We're still best friends, and I'm hoping, after we get Anthony's lawsuit filed, I think we'll have what we need to get hers put together too, so she can get the ching-chang for what she had to go through for 7 years or 8 years. I don't know. Okay, close enough to piss off some people. But anyway, and I'm also going to talk about why I'm helping Anthony. Okay, people need to understand. Okay, number one, my program would not work for anybody who hurt someone or damaged their property. Okay? So, criminal statutes are not valid laws. They don't have enacting clauses, they don't have bodies, and they don't have titles. Oh, but Coach, what about if someone breaks the law? What law? What if they, what about your constitutional rights that you're supposed to have? No one has them unless your ass is willing to do whatever it takes. And going through what Anthony's going through what we went through, going through what my wife went through, that's a lot of people, you have no idea. And we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. I'm probably going to have it at 8 o'clock because it may go a minute. And I want to have it a little early because I'm at an undisclosed location and the time is later over there where I'm from, and so I want to make sure that all my people where I'm from is get a chance to check it out. Okay, so we're also going to talk about what we're doing with Anthony. Since I get to do everything, we're doing a few things different. Okay, we got the notice of claim letter that I put together here just to kind of, give them a official idea about what the hell about to go down. And you guys can invest in your prosecutor eliminated package and their criminal prosecutor eliminated package and follow along. Now, this new lawsuit is not in there yet, but if you invest in the package, I might make sure you get it. Maybe. Actually, if you invest in the package for the rest of this month, you'll get the new lawsuit that we just that I just put together for Anthony's situation. He's been locked up for a little more than a year or something. I don't know exactly how long. And we're gonna show you guys second page too. Yep, court has no jurisdiction because criminal statutes are not valid law. Okay, now we've done some other stuff too. Part of this beat down that we're doing involves the videos. All those videos that I posted about Anthony, the shorts. The shorts are very, very, very profitable for us because a lot of people look at them and they bring traffic without having to pay, so to speak. Okay, so the videos that we do, we mention the players' names in them, usually the judge and the prosecutor, the federal prosecutor. We mention their names in the title of the videos. And then the metadata, which is like the paragraph and a half or 2 paragraphs or whatever that you see when you look at that YouTube video in the page, when you Google something, and then you see, and then you can read those first paragraph and a half, and it tells you what the video's about. And Judge Annie T. Kristoff went through that. She's the federal magistrate judge in Tennessee, and our videos pulled up right underneath the federal judge's website, and then I had a screenshot of it, and then they moved it and covered it up with a bunch of stuff. Okay, but we got a different program now. By the time they figure out that the videos are there, we have probably 20 videos now. They're all over the place. They're not going to be able to. I don't know how they do stuff. Yeah, I'm old and I'm not that smart. Okay. But I'll tell you what, them videos are, and look, I'm going to show you right now how that looks when you do this right. Now, I'm going to have a playlist. I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to call it. And this playlist, people who invest in my program will be able to put together a video with the judge's name on it or whatever and send it in. And then I'll post that puppy. So not everybody's channel does this. Okay, if you have your channel SEO'd and you pay people on the back what it costs every month to do the connecting things, then this is what happens. Your stuff moves up. Now, this is very powerful. This is very powerful, especially, right, what I'm going to show you guys here in a minute was prosecutor. And we're going to share this one right here. Yeah, so you guys can see here, Miss Dawn Dietz is the federal criminal prosecutor that we're suing, that Anthony and his family is suing. And I Googled her name right here to get her address, to put it on the document. Since I get to do this, the legal team gets to do this. Oh, stay with me. And so this is 6 days ago. It says right here, power of exposing. Oh, the power of video exposure. I'm going to get Anthony out of jail, out of federal jail. And we're going to file the $200 million lawsuit. Yeah, I got to roar. And his family has it. And I'm mailing all of this stuff to Anthony so he have his own copies. And he can sign it and send it in if he wants to. We already had him sign the stuff that we need before the situation we just didn't, we hadn't got to him yet. But we're here now. Now, the online course that I'm putting together, I'm going to teach everybody how to do this. That's what the online course is going to entail. It's going to have this fancy dancy. I also have a lawsuit for real estate deed fraud, because one of the things that they do when they do this to you is to cause you to lose your property because it went in foreclosure and stuff. And we're going to have another lawsuit in there to handle the tax lien that they put against you. Yep, they had a tax lien against my wife for 5 or 6 years after 5 years after she got out. We didn't even find out about it until she went to purchase some property. And then there was all these situations. Yep. And Annette Gurney, the U.S. attorney in Wichita, Kansas, got on that shit and sent the stuff over to my wife within an hour and a half or 2 hours. She filed a document in court to crush that shit that they continued to do after they let her out. That should have been, well, she shouldn't have even been there. So don't even... I'm getting pissed off. Yeah, but most people don't even know that the federal government puts a lien against your corporation. So you don't get your tax shit. You don't get none of that stuff. You can't get you can't get help, you don't qualify for nothing, and they don't tell you why. Then they don't tell you why. Not unless you cause as much problems as my wife and I caused for them. But, we took a beating for that, and now we teaching y'all how to do the beating part. So that's how that works. And we also have the notice of claim letter that we're going to add to. I'm actually going to add this to the package that we have right now. The package we have right now already has a lawsuit in it, but if anybody invests in the prosecutor eliminated package before this month is over, 3/13/25, I'll email you over this fire right here. Now, this package when I get the online course set up, it's going to be for entrepreneurs or people who want the best there is to get the people out of jail, okay? And it's kind of funny because I talked to Anthony a couple of times, and, there's a lot of fear when you're locked up and getting treated like an animal, having to eat moldy shit, okay? There's a lot of fear. But what he, doesn't understand, and he probably is now, and he will when he gets this stuff, and he will when they start to call him Mr. Washington, okay? He understands, the way we do it, okay? We don't rush around to worry about stopping the sentencing hearing or stopping or any of that, okay? The way we do it is right here. We start out with, the judge is next. Okay, after I get done with this video, we're going to have 5 or 6 videos with the judge, the magistrate judge, who made decisions in the case without the consent of all parties, which is another lawsuit that we're going to have to file on them later. We don't want to stack it up too much right now because it's pretty fat right now because, as you can see, that we're going in for some RICO shit right there. There's some RICO stuff right there. I ain't scared of the asses. I'm hiding out in another location that I can't disclose. This is really, really nice. I think this might be, maybe I'm on South Point Casino yacht or something. Yeah, South Point Casino, the one that had their private security guards arrest Anthony without a warrant. And they arrested on facial recognition. Okay, I did my homework. The facial recognition, I actually didn't need to do the homework, okay? Because I already know that nothing gets put on the computer without somebody doing it. So who would put the false information about facial recognition on there? Google it. And the DEA administration, Google it and pull it up. That's what it says, DEA administration. Their administration, does that give them the authority, the judicial authority? Hell no. If they don't have judicial authority, then they shouldn't even be arrested. Oh, wait. They're using statutes and codes, criminal statutes that aren't valid laws. They don't have enacting clauses, titles, or bodies. Oh, well, they didn't have a warrant, and everybody is telling me, hey, why are you going to help this dude get out of jail? If the DEA look, whatever. Dude, or people asking, what are his charges? He didn't have a warrant. They didn't have a warrant. If the DEA had a warrant, they wouldn't have been calling these fools over here telling him to run his shit through the facial recognition because we know that you're going to get a ping because we put the shit in there. I wonder how many other people got arrested in different places because of the facial recognition bullshit that these government agencies use, and they ain't had no idea. Now, I got my own story about the facial recognition. Yeah, I know they use it because when they had to let my happy ass out, and that's what we're going to talk about tomorrow, what I did to get out and how long it took me. When they had to let my happy ass out, I drove 42 miles one way to file every document that I filed in the case. I had a Pacer account. I could upload that shit. Oh, hell no. I'm going down here and I'm sticking my stuff right in y'all's face myself. Okay, so the story is, okay, one day I was walking up to the thing, and I was getting ready to get my stuff out, and the marshals, that man the door, said, "Mr. Neighbors, you don't have to get your ID out because we know who you are." Yeah, I know the face of recognition picked my ass up a half block down the street. And I had my camera and I was taking pictures and shit. I was videoing shit. Oh, they're like, okay, call 911. No, that's neighbors. Nah, he's gonna go back and put his camera back in the vehicle. We know who he is. Oh yeah, I started laughing. And I said, you got to know who I am, huh? Well, I appreciate that. I said, but here's the deal. At least now I'm getting to come or walk in the front door. I'm not getting shipped up the dumbwaiter elevator from the freezing cold basement where you have to sit off. And I looked over and this old dude was standing over here. And he was already had stepped forward. I'm talking to the young dudes. And I actually knew their names because I've been shipped through that freaking place so many times. Yeah, I knew their names too. And the old dude, stepped forward when the conversation started, like he was going to have to do something. And then, when I started talking, and telling him at least I get to walk in the front door now, or whatever, talking shit, then he folded his arms up. And I told him, y'all need to tell this old man to relax. And I walked on in there and filed my,